Alrighty folks, it's Anasos, and I'm back playing some more Ark Survival Evolved. Well, it just turned night here, and I was going to go for some supply drop hunting, but all I got is a white and two greens that are super far away, and like nothing else. So there's that. So I thought I'd take this opportunity instead to just give you guys a little update on how things are going, what's up. I've been playing a bunch offline without recording it because, well, it's fun. And I'm doing a lot of supply drop runs, and, you've seen that. It gets probably old and repetitive if you're not actually here playing it. So, with that, I am now level 36! Yay! And I'm still wearing my cloth armor to keep the heat down, because it's always hot here. Um, Oh, and yeah, somehow I lost the Indiana Jones hat skin. I don't know where it went. It just disappeared some point. At any rate, so I've got 281 engram points to apply. Thought I'd show you guys the level 30 and 35 engrams real quickly here. In particular, one that we definitely want to get to. Whoa, come on, mouse. There we go. Um, well, we'll just, yeah, okay. So basically, 30s start somewhere in here. So we've got some more stone pillars and window frames, a couple more wooden pieces, the chitin leggings or the chitin armor basically. I'm sorry, the chitin armor, whatever. The water jar, which I got a ton of those recipes. I finally made one of those. By the way, that is super expensive for a water jar. Maybe I'll show you that in a minute. Now we're getting into pistols and grenades and scopes and here's the grenade one and metal frames and metal buildings. But I've got a bunch of these as blueprints as well. I did get the Stego saddle, or I can get the Stego saddle. I didn't learn it, and I actually got a Stego saddle out of a drop. Yay! What else do we have? Rifle ammo, the long neck rifle. So a lot of this, especially like metal buildings and stuff, I feel like, on a PvP server you really, really need. But on PvE or solo, I'm not sure that it's all that much more useful than just the basic wooden stuff. So, I don't know. What else? Large crop plot. I have not learned the medium or small because I got those out of drops, so probably I'll be able to get that eventually. This is the one, guys, and I'm not going to learn it until I'm ready because, again, maybe I'll get it out of a drop. The pterodon saddle. The pterodons are those flying dinos. So we're going to get flight really soon here at 35. Well, level 35 is when you unlock it. So that's what I'm going to be working on today for sure. There's also the Sarco saddle, which is the crocodiles, which might be interesting, especially if we want to get into like underwater exploring and stuff, because I guess there's underwater caves and things. Then what else we got? Shotgun ammo, metal pillars. So lots of like stone and metal building stuff, lots of guns, different ammo types and whatnot. But these saddles are the important bit, especially the pterodon saddle. And having that all blah 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 something saddles. Check it out. Last thing, got one of my first level 35 drops, and I got an Anklyo saddle. And check this thing out, man. 375 hide, 200 fiber, and 14 metal ingots, which I just happen to have put in my inventory. That's so amazing, huh? So let's make up the... Oh, I have to make it at the smithy. If you look at the right tooltip, not the left tooltip, it tells you have to do that at the smithy. So let's go down and do that at the smithy. It's always a little bit of frame rate lag up there, I know. Looks like the next... Am I Gamma 3? Because this is kind of dark. Alright, let me just go to Gamma 4 so we can actually see, because it's really dark tonight for some reason. I lost my train of thought. Anyway, on the way to make that, I wanted to show you guys. We also have Stacy the Stegosaurus, level 30. She was level 29 when I tamed her, and I was supposed to get a plus 6 levels. So she should be 35, but the bug where if you log out... Oh yeah, keeping up with this is becoming a bit of an issue. The bug where if you log out during the taming and log back in is still there, that it breaks the taming, the bonus levels from the taming, and also breaks their speed. The latest patch notes actually say that's fixed, but it was not fixed for me. So yeah, she's really slow. I mean, even slower than the trike, and they do this big tail whip thing, so... I just rode her basically from down kind of near the river up this hill, killed all the berry stuff on the way, and oh wow, the frame rate really is kind of bad right now. Sorry. Yeah, she basically got overloaded just from berries just doing that. So I mean, I got like, I don't know, to 4, 5, 6, Seven or 800 berries of each type just from coming up from there. So yeah, she's a beast on getting berries, even better than berry. But anyway, that's all good. So I got that ankle saddle, and I was like, oh, now I got to tame an Anklyo. But yeah, we got one sitting right here. Dozer, who needs a better name because Dozer's a female. I don't know. Maybe Dozer just likes that name. Is sitting right there waiting for it. So okay, to do a smithy crafting, we need to drop all this stuff in here. So did it take fiber? Oh yeah, it takes fiber. So 200 fiber, a bunch of hide. We got to put the schematic over there, and it's probably going to take another couple of fiber. And what did I miss? 375 hide. Oh, there's more up here. There we go. And where would I put you? I'll put you with the metal stuff. So yeah, just to show you, I've got the full set of chitin armor blueprints now, which is cool. Oh, by the way, Sim was I play with Sim offline a bunch, and he mentioned that the blueprint stuff actually takes more materials than the engrams. But we think it's because it's higher level. So, for instance, the leggings that I have take 35 chitin, and you can see down at the bottom the armor is 54.7. If you get the engram, I think the armor is 50, but then it takes less chitin and stuff. So anyway, just something to be aware of. I've got the metal pick and the metal spear, or pike, I guess. And then, like I said, I've got a bunch of the metal, like foundations, walls, and stuff. So I need the ceiling and like ramps and stuff. But anyway, let's go ahead and craft up. Ding, ding, ding. We're going to craft up this Anklyo saddle. It's still a primitive one. You can actually find better than primitive, and they'll have more armor, more durability, all that kind of stuff. There we go, and we're finally going to be able to ride. Let's see, how much hide do I have? I'd kind of like to keep a bit of hide on me for repairs and stuff. Although, honestly, the raptors really do a good job on the hide. So we're going to just go ahead and put this on you. You're kind of really heavy already because I've had a bunch of junk on you forever, but whatever, we'll sort that out after a bit, and we can get up here and do a little ride job on you finally. And you're... It's like all the dinos besides the raptors are just so slow. I love how these guys run, by the way. They just boom, 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 boom. Pretty good on the stamina, though. Look at that. I mean, we're not super fast here, but the stamina is doing alright. Alright, now, I do want to give this a test, and it looks like, yeah, these rocks right here, these rocks right here should work. So this guy is a rock and metal getter dude with that big old spike on his tail. So let's try this. I haven't done this yet, but this should work. Oh, I guess he gets berries too. Oh yeah, look at that. Look at that. Just wrecked that rock like nothing. So you're like a big AoE thing, huh? Oh, and sometimes he just bites at it forward. Interesting. Alright, can I break this one without messing up my fence? Oh gosh, you're so slow. Okay, hang out there. You're slow. Like really slow. No, I can't break this one because this is part of the fence. So, okay, so anyway, maybe he's got the speed bug. You know what? I've left a bunch of levels on him to see what's going on. Once I got a saddle. I don't think he's got the speed bug, but let's put 1 point, not me, him. Let's put, oh, and the sun's up, so let's turn this horrible, horrible gamma down so we get some actual shadows. Alright, all the buttons, here we go. Let's give him 1 point of speed, just in case he's got the speed bug. It's a tiny little bit, but some of these guys, like I say, when they... that seems a bit faster to me. What a weird run animation, but anyway. Okay, so cool. We got a stone digger, and if I need some stone or metal, I can take this guy out and just crush it now. But that's it for him. Now, next thing I wanted to get to, since I'm not doing supply drops. What color is that? It's white? Looks like it's white. Oh, wow. I guess I shouldn't have gone to Gamma 2 yet, should I? It's not exactly morning. Yeah, that's white. And we got green, far away. Alright. Okay, well, we're going to have to go back to Gamma 3 because apparently it's not quite morning and you're not going to be able to see what I want to show you here. I've made new crop plots. Yay! So, the narco berries are doing their thing. Let's take a look at them. Come on. There it goes. So they're doing their thing. They make berries over time based on the fertilizer that you feed them. And of course they do spoil, but it's like 1 day, 8 hours. You can see right now. So they don't spoil very much, and they make way more than spoils, of course. But what I did do is I looked in the seeds. Let me look in the seed bin first, just a second here. Looked in the seed bin. So there's the normal stuff, right? Red, blue, green, or red, blue, and yellow seeds, plus narcos and stemberries, and all that's fine. Oh, and medjos, which is fine, but I can get that with Barry or now with Stacy. What you can't get with them is the citronal, the savaroot, root, and the longgrass. So these four are the four that I wanted to get planted, and I have done so. Initially, by the way, I put this crop plot up here in line with this guy, and it was not irrigated. So if we just take a quick look at the distance, so from here, here's the tap, obviously, and this one is irrigated. It says right there, irrigated 399 400, but over here was not. So that's basically your range of how far away you can be. Alright, so long story short, we have citronal middling, so they're not making berries or whatever just yet, but they will be. We have savaroots, we have rockaroots, and everybody's still middling, so they're not seedlings anymore, but man, these take a long time to grow. I've actually put, I think, well, yeah, that one you can see. I put the second fertilizer in now. So the first fertilizer has basically gone through just to get it out of seedling and into middling range. And now we're waiting on them to get to be fruitlings or whatever so we can start getting fruits. Why do I want this? Oh, hello. Oh, excuse me, Polly. Yeah, I need that. Oh, yeah, and these have the same kind of bug as the campfires. So the compost bins are here, but they sort of disappear every once in a while. Are you guys full? Oh, okay, everybody's full. I got them ready to go, making the next ones. So with 6 crop plots now, it's not a big deal, but it's a little bit of a deal just to keep going with the fertilizer and stuff. So yeah, what I was trying to show you guys is I want to make this one, the Freya Curry. So this basically says it's going to fill you up and keep you warm. So it helps out, yeah, it lets you ignore the cold. So I have found top of mountains are cold, amazing. Certain biomes are really cold. There's one mountain actually called the Frozen Tooth, which, you know, obviously is cold. And it's tough to keep warm on some of these places. I also heard that caves are super cold too, so I want to be able to make some of this. So we need longgrass, rockarot, whatever, rocky root, blueberries, mejoberries, narcotics, and the cooking pot. So I've got all that except for the 2 on the top, and that's why I went ahead and did a little bit of farming here. So we're getting there. Oh, well, there's morning. Oh, yay, super blurry, super bloomy. Let's see if this R.bloom quality helps. Oh, much better. How about light shafts? I don't see any light shafts, so that's probably already off. Yep. The bloom quality seems to keep coming back on, even while I'm playing. I don't understand why. And I tried to put it in my engine.ini file or whatever, and it doesn't seem to work. So either I did something wrong, or that's not supported / working anymore, or whatever. Long story short, I just keep doing it from in-game, and it saves it for you, so it's not that big a deal. Okay, I think... is that about it for the moment? We got Ankylosaurus, we got Stegosaurus, we got crop plots getting ready for the Freya, whatever it is. Oh, I don't... It's been a while since I recorded. Yeah, I think you've seen all the new guys. I think I renamed this one. Called her Smoke because of the smoky colored feathers. I don't know. I like it, Smoke. So yeah, Smoke is level 41 now. She's doing good. Really getting up there and going to be probably the best raptor that I have. And I just, you know, I'm just drowning in meat. So one of the thoughts was, I got all this meat and it's all going to spoil. I should make a preserving bin. But then basically I'm saying, okay, I want to preserve meat because I have too much meat, and then that will help something. I don't understand. Anyway, it seems like I've just got plenty of meat. I don't need to really worry about the preserving bin and all that stuff right now. I think that's it for the moment. I'm going to go hunt for a pterodon and maybe do some supply drop hunting, and I think I'll probably just kind of cut in some pieces of that later on so you guys can see what I get and if we can get a tame going and all that kind of stuff. So that's it for the moment. I'll be back with you guys in a little bit. Go Dozer Tail Smash! 11 flint, 20 flint, 30 flint, Give me all the flint. So it looks like we're better at getting flint than we are at getting stone, but we get lots of flint, a good amount of stone. Oh, and now I'm in the water. By the way, it actually swims faster than it walks. Well, maybe just a little. Pretty good at just tearing up the rocks, though. Go, Anklyo. Look at all the flint. Okay, and then here comes the berries. Yeah. Right. Ugh, the berries weigh so much. Crazy. Alright, that's probably enough getting stone and flint for the moment. Alrighty folks, made it back, and didn't record much. I did get a few interesting things, but just looking over here actually. Yeah, look at that. Our crops are up, and they are now fruitlings. So we should start getting sava roots. Look a lot like potatoes. That looks like a little orange tree. Oh, citrus orange tree, or lemon or something. So some kind of a citrus thing, cool. Okay, we got corn, I would say, and carrots, for sure, right? Right. Alright, I'll admit it, I actually looked at these off camera because I was going to make the free curry, but we need 5 long grass, aka corn, and 5 rockaroots, which are apparently carrot type things. So gonna have to give that a little bit longer, but I did get something while I was out. I did get Terry, the perfectly terrible what are you again? There was a funny thing and I totally messed it up. Pterodon. Terry, the perfectly terrible pterodon. She's kind of pretty, a little bit nice stripes and whatnot. The coloring's not bad, but she was only level 11, and guys, I tell you what, capturing or taming these things is a real pain because they die super easy. So if you headshot them, they die. If you knock them down and they're laying on the ground unconscious, and there's like anything that's a predator, including dillos, raptors, anything around, it runs over and kills them. Had a raptor and a dillo, both kill 2 that I got knocked down. As soon as you shoot it with the trank arrow, it just flies away and just like shoom, just gone. So I had 2 or 3 just like, you know, fly away and basically like go over top of a cliff, and I couldn't follow while I tried, and then they flew a different direction, whatever. I had one that I knocked down in the air, and it fell into water and drowned because you can't drag a body or a dino body while it's being in taming mode. You can only drag it if it's a dead dino. Then you can drag it. So whatever. Anyway, long story short, I tried a level 22, I think it was, a level 18, a level 15. Long story short, I finally got one out in a nice open field. Oh man, you guys are loud. Finally got this one out in a nice open field. It's only level 12. It's been leveled up a little bit since then, but whatever. It'll be a first start. Now my concern is it can only lift 153. So with the saddle and some meat and me, that's most of it. So anyway, long story, whatever. Let's do it. So I did also, unbelievably almost, on my second red drop, I was pretty surprised to find a pterodon saddle blueprint, which is amazing. Now again, these cost more than the engram, but of course it saves you the engram points. So that's pretty cool stuff. 300 hide, 162 fiber, and the real killer, 97 chitin or keratin. And this is, where did I put them? Here they are. I got 39 and 59. This is more than half of each of these that I have. So I didn't have enough of either one, but combined I do have enough. So let's craft this up, and we're going to do our first flight. Now the other thing I did is I tried to get rid of a few things to lower my weight. We're going to see how this works out. And since we're going to be flying, none of the other dinos can help us. And if we take a look at the pterodon, we're going to see, yeah, 150 health, and I don't think their melee damage is worth much of anything. So It's going to be kind of tough going here, I think, for a bit. So that weighs 20 pounds out of the 150. So we got 130 left to work with total, and that's for completely bogged down, can't move. Okay, I'm at 60. So we should be able to fly. Let's give this a try. Oh, up we go. And yeah, we're pretty heavy, but we're okay. So I believe, okay, so what I want to do is actually go fly around and try to find a higher level one. Uh, oh, rain. I'm like, what is that noise? So that's why I switched over to the chitin armor again. Plus I've been getting more chitin, although I just used a ton to make this saddle. Whatever. If I'm going to go out with just the pterodon and not have raptors to protect me, I'm going to want the best armor I can get. Oh, look at this. We're flying, guys. Okay, that's a terrible view. We are up in the air. Oh yeah, and shift makes it kind of sprint, whatever. So I believe that as long as you're in the air, you don't regain stamina. So you kind of need to fly a bit, pick a nice landing spot, make sure there aren't any big nasties around, and then land for a little bit, get your stamina back, and then take off again. So you know what? I need a test. I don't think Dillos actually try to. Oh, and do I have to hit space to land? I thought you just flew kind of at the ground here. Oh, whatever. It's flight. Okay, so space. Well, space lands and throws you off. All right. Well, that's good to know. We're going to have to figure out. And I can't get on from that side apparently. There we go. All right. So we have to manage the stamina, and we have to be really careful of predators. But like I said, what I'm hoping to do is head out and actually tame another one, find a higher level one. And now that I can fly, if they fly up over a cliff or something, or even just one spot I was in, it was like just rocky, really different levels of rockiness, and I couldn't get the raptors to follow me from one level to the other properly, and it was just a complete pain. So anyway, long story short, got a pterodon and a saddle. Wish I knew how to land without actually getting off. I guess that's not a thing. Oh, I just hit space and everything went sideways. Yeah, that's another problem, is they actually walk away a lot of times. I think if you hit U, there you go. Learn that. When you land, a lot of times they just go for a walk for some reason. And if you hit U, that's the stop following command. It kind of clears their current command or whatever and sends them off. So I can fly, and I'm still sitting here right on the ground like that. All right, you know what? Let's go up and let's look at this crazy thing and see if we can see anything interesting up here. I have no idea what's up at the top of this. Oh, I think you can only kind of sprint to a certain level. If you try to go up too much, yeah, you don't sprint anymore. But that's okay. We want to go up and see what the... It looks kind of like it's got lightning and stuff in there. I'm not sure I want to actually go in there. I wonder if that would damage the bird. Oh, there's that lens flare. Lens flare or whatever we call it. Lens flare everywhere. Oh! Is there a magical barrier you can't go above, it looks like? Or is that part of the... Or is that part of this? I wonder if that extends forever. Oh yeah, that's the top of the world. We got to the top of the world, guys! Woohoo! Oh, and I'm out of stamina, so I think we're going to get force landed here. I'm also not going to sprint. It looks like you don't really use much stamina when you're just kind of moving slowly, but wow, yeah. So obviously I'm going to want to put a little more points into stamina. If I want to keep this one alive, it's probably going to need some more points into health too, because 150 points is not much. But alright, I'm going to take the slow route down and try to conserve the rest of the stamina here. So I think that's probably about it for now, guys. If I get another one, maybe I'll try to record just taking it down and getting the taming process started, or something like that. Put that on the end here. But wanted to show you I did get a flyer, and I am flying, and hopefully landing at the base and not crashing into the ground here. No, I'm sure it's fine. Once you're on the stamina, you just get this like gradual glide down, I believe, and you're forced to land. So that's it for now. I'll see you guys later. Oh, baby flight. Alright, Terry, let's see what we got from this supply drop that we totally just swooped in on and saw falling right in front of our face. Oh my gosh! A mammoth saddle. I'm so taming a mammoth. And a blueprint for a metal hatch frame. Sweet. And off we go to find the next one. Yay! Come on, we can get above the trees. Alrighty folks, well it looks like that's about it for today. Just going to give you a quick update. I have been messing around for a couple hours doing stuff. My thought was actually to take the pterodon. That's why I keep getting messed up. Anyway, take the pterodon out, find another high level pterodon, and and go ahead and tame it. So a couple problems with that. One is, as soon as you get on it, he's flying. So you can't just like land and regain your stamina. You have to actually land and get off the bird, and then he wants to run away, but if you hit U, he stops. I think I said that already. Which means that any dillos or anything around will mess with you, which is kind of a pain. The other problem is when you're on the bird, you can't see the level of any other dinosaur. Well, these are tamed. Alright. I wasn't able to see the level of any other dinosaurs. So I found a few other pterodons, and I tried to get up to them and figure out what level they were, but you can't see it. So once again, you have to get off the bird. Third issue is he's honestly fairly quick if you're not sprinting, and you can see it at this level. It's not bad. It's not super fast, but it's not bad. But when you're up in the air, this feels like you're just crawling along. So if you then actually... Oh, frame rates. That right over there on my right shoulder, it loads in a new area or something, and it just gets frame rate lag. Anyway, if you then sprint, though, it is way faster, and it feels like a good speed for, you know, actually flying over the Earth, the Ark, I guess. It's not the Earth. And I like this, but he eats raw meat or cooked meat. I've tried both, like crazy. And now that I'm saying it, okay, there we go. We just got one. So just that little bit down to the water and back up here, he ate one. So I mean, I went through like 3 stacks of meat, and all of a sudden he's got no meat left. And I'm like, what? Why do you have no meat? And then I realized he is just tearing through the meat when I. Oh yeah, he just ate another one right there too. Just tearing through the meat when I use the sprint key. So basically going from here, let's get the map out. Going from here kind of up to the north shore. You see I've been a little further north now and back, and I'm trying to hit a couple of different drops along the way, supply drops. Yeah, I used up I think 3 stacks of meat. So it's not like I'm out of meat. We do have all of this over here, but yeah, I kind of consolidated it all over here, by the way. Which, by the way, the more you consolidate it, the less it will spoil, because each stack spoils independently of the other. So if you make 2 stacks instead of 5 stacks, it'll it'll spoil slower. Anyway, I think that's about it for now. I definitely like having flight. It's great for going for supply drops. I got 1 supply drop. Where did I put it? I got 1 supply drop with 2 saddles. Is it here? Yep. I got a... well, actually, I got 2 different supply drops, but one of them had 2 saddles. Here's another pterodon saddle, but I also got an Anklyo, another Anklyo, and a carbo. So I can actually go tame a turtle if I want to maybe get into the water. Of course, I can fly now, so I'll probably need that. Anyway, as soon as I got those 2 saddles, the weight was too high, and I had to start dropping stuff off. So he is good for supply runs, but his weight limit is pretty low. So yeah, Terry the Terrible Pterodon is kind of terrible. Kind of good, but kind of terrible. So I definitely want to go get a nice high level one that should have more stamina and more weight capacity, and hopefully a bit more health. But that's going to have to wait for another episode, and probably wait until after I tame the mammoths, because that is the next thing on my list for sure. Those guys look super cool. Alright, that's it for today. Hope you guys are still enjoying this series, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.